guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So, we have a new mechanic in Dokkan after the 6th-year anniversary. This, of course, is the support memory mechanic, which I think is just something that's, very fun added into Dokkan. There's a lot of very fun moments in Dragon Ball that obviously cannot really be interpreted, during battle, right? As, like, a really fun moment that, Dokkan could actually, like, introduce that animation into the sort of game, right? So that's why they sort of did these support memories, so they could get these sort of like funny or fun moments that happen across, the entire series of Dragon Ball, and then make it an actual animation they could then add into the game, and then, sort of like, because, again, animations, I would say, is what is currently carrying Dokkan as a whole. So I was sort of predicting that this is what they would do. Moving forward, throughout various celebrations, they could take some of these story events, right, which, frequently have, like, a bunch of stages with, like, nothing to do in them, and they could actually add support memories, right? Like, think of all, like, the Bojack story event, the Majin Buu Saga story event. When we get celebrations pertaining to those characters, I expect we're probably going to be seeing, like, support memories added to old story events and stuff like that. Probably on a regular basis, which could definitely be very fun. These usually aren't very hard to grind either. Like, we're going to go ahead and hop in right here, and we're going to be able to finish this Krillin support memory up in a run. But, maybe like 7-8 runs or something like that to complete the support memory. Hardly a difficult grind at all. And it seems like, the support memories are going to have, like, vastly different and interesting effects, right? So what they did was they added a support memory to the first stage. This, of course, is the story event which covers both Broly movies, movie 8 as well as movie 10 right here. And they added the Krillin support memory to the first stage. The Krillin support memory actually does seem rather good. We're going to finish grabbing the support memory from the story event here. Then we're probably going to hop into, I think, Super AGL Extreme Super Battle Road, and maybe try and see if that Krillin support memory is actually really effective or not. I do think this actually, like, for, like, if you're a global free-to-play player, I think this could actually help for, like, Super AGL Extreme Super Battle Road or Extreme Tech Extreme Super Battle Road, because what this does is the first rotation lowers enemy attack by 5%, second rotation lowers enemy attack by 4%, then third rotation lowers enemy attack by 3%. Now, just on its own, that's not the most ridiculous, so crazy ability ever. But if you're combining this with, certain characters' abilities that have maybe damage reduction, or another character that passively lowers the enemy's attack, maybe like STR Omega Shenron, I think, you combine this ability with that ability, and you're going to get, a real helpful little buff right here. So, I do think that this Krillin support memory could be pretty good. Maybe I'll go into Extreme Tech, Extreme Super Battle rather than Super AGL. I might do that. But alright, anyway, enough foreplay. Let's go ahead and hop in, and let's go ahead and grab the last support memory that we need. We'll go ahead and hop in. Oh, I have exactly enough stamina. Funny enough how that works, huh? We want to bring a Gohan friend right here, because Hybrid Saiyans gives us increased drop rate bonus for this stage. Let's go ahead and bring the Oolong support item. Remember that the Oolong support item is going to give you increased drop rate chances when it comes to, okay. The Oolong support memory gives you a 50% buff to drop rates. This activates on any stage in which you have a category, like, bonus that can activate, right? So in this stage, again, Hybrid Saiyans actually give us an increased chance at getting drops. So that allows the Oolong support memory to kick in. So any of these, like, sort of stages you have to grind, you're going to be able to use support memories to sort of make this work a little bit easier, right? Whoops. Cord issue there. What a silly boy I am. Uh-oh. Oh, no, the cord. No, we got some real cord issues this time. Okay, there we go. Oh, I guess not. By the way, those sort of, like, wonky team I'm building, when I'm grinding story events and stuff like that, like, I could go full, like, LRs for Hybrid Saiyans to get even higher drop rates, but I like to try and do a mix of drop rates and then also characters whose links I can still level up, right? Like, physical LR Trunks into LR Gohan, I don't have finished. This physical Ultimate Gohan I've barely worked on. This Tech Super Saiyan Trunks right here I've barely worked on. So I do like bringing characters like that I could, like, okay, so during the 6-year anniversary, some of those stages, I got, like, a massive amount of link levels for some of those characters, just based off of the fact that, like, I had them at, like, full, like, level 1, and I'm grinding up the support memories, grinding up LR Roshi, the Krillin and 18, the TNM Roshi, all those characters, just grinding them up. And I was able to get a fair amount of link levels for some of those characters. And, like, some of them, like that Tech Super Saiyan Trunks that just super attacked right there, like, you know, he might get an EZ at some point soon, so it's very good to link level him. Yep, see? Boom, there we go. Give us link levels. I will gladly take that while grinding up the item. So, all right. So that should be the final run. So now that we'll go ahead and complete the Krillin support memory right here. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. This is also going to activate a mission. And then I believe there's one more mission that we can complete just by using the Krillin support memory in an actual event, right? So, all right, so we have the Krillin support memory. Let's head over to the support memory thing right here. Okay, so we'll go ahead and switch over. Again, this is Krillin's Enthusiastic Singing. Oh, it does cost 120 film reels as well. That makes that the second most expensive one. The best one, yeah, the Zeno support memory is definitely the best one. A permanent 10% attack and defensive buff for Universal Survival Saga. Very, very powerful. And then this Krillin one looks like Dokkan Akatsuki themselves. They're sort of labeling this as the second best one. I don't know if I would directly agree with that. Probably. Because, I mean, this is a 3-turn effect. None of these other ones are like a 3-turn. Right, this activates for 1 turn on turn 3. This is the first 2 turns. This activates for 1 turn when you fall below 50% HP. So because this is a 3-turn ability, I can understand why this one costs so much. Okay, let's go ahead and hop into... Yeah, let's do maybe like Extreme Tech, Extreme Super Battle Road. We'll bring a run, like a team, and then we'll, again, use the Krillin support memory, see if we see any effects of it being activated. Alright guys, so we'll go ahead and hop into Extreme Tech, Extreme Super Battle Road. A bit of a wonky team, but what I'm doing here is I'm bringing several characters who have damage reduction, right? So we're talking the very bad Exchange Majin Buu, the very good Tech Raditz, Demon King Piccolo, and Golden Frieza. All of those characters do have damage reduction, so I think they potentially... Oh, nice. We're getting all in turn 1. So we should have a pretty good rotation here to defend against enemy attacks. And again, we're going to be able to see our boy Krillin pop up. Now, don't forget, too, that Krillin, you know, this support type memory, this activates every single fight. So this is... I love this. I love this. We still need Roshi from that movie, man. Roshi from that movie definitely could get a very interesting card. Okay, so now we should be sitting pretty, honestly. The only thing is that Demon King Piccolo is not really going to be too effective here without being able to get a lot of tech orbs. I don't know if I really want to put Raditz in slot 1, but I guess we could. I think Raditz is going to get slapped up a little bit. I'm going to just forego super attacks with Frieza. I think that's probably my best bet. Let's go ahead and super attack Bardock. And then let's go ahead and also super attack Bardock. Now, I think Demon King Piccolo needs 5 tech orbs to activate his damage reduction, I think. Alright, so about 4,000. I mean that's fine, right? Like, Frieza has his damage reduction active. Not really taking too much damage right here, so that is fine. Obviously, Raditz is going to be able to have damage reduction properties with all these enemies around as well. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, we're going to get super attacked right here. Wait, he dodged it. Okay. Well, I mean, hey, kids, that's why you do 3 dodge right there. Then we have quite the powerful rotation. This usually will get the job done. Okay, so we could see that the enemies still have their attack debuffed. Oh, I could do this right here. And then Janemba is going to be able to have, yes. Is that another? Okay. So Janemba is now going to have his support type ability pop up for Broly, which is huge. Do I want to use an item here, though? I won't, but we could die here. Again, we want to test out, okay, so Krillin right now, this is turn 2. So they have a 4% attack debuff. Let's see if this is going to activate with any, you know, tangible or noticeable effect. Bardock really survived that. Damn you. Well, at least we don't have to worry about Bardock attacking. Okay, triple super attack by LR Tech Broly. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Remember that LR Tech Broly is a very powerful unit for Super Battle Road. Can really put in a lot of work. Okay, that hurts. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. He hit fairly hard right there. Even Janemba... What? Man, Extreme Tech Super Battle Road is a little harder than I remember. What the hell? Even Janemba... I mean, Janemba doesn't get damage reduction until... Yeah, because Janemba... Again, yeah. Janemba gets damage reduction with 2 rainbow orbs. I love how restrictive Janemba is. It's so stupid. But he gets damage reduction with 2 rainbow orbs. And then he guards. Obviously, guarding is not really going to be as effective in these stages where we already have type advantage, right? Alright, so this is now turn 3. Now there's only a 3% attack debuff. Again, this is definitely the type of effect that would work really well once we start talking about characters that have got damage reduction and stuff like that, right? For sure. Yeah, I guess we'll do this. We'll go ahead and go for the stun on Shugesh. I would like Skinny Boo to actually be able to put a little bit of work in. So we'll do that, and then let's see what Skinny Boo can do. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of Exchange Majin Buu. I would argue that there's not really an event where Exchange Majin Buu is good. The way the unit is designed. I mean, you could run him in Extreme Super Battle Road because of how weak Extreme Tech is, but like this unit is fodder. Ass cheeks. I mean, we could potentially get a stun right there. Okay, like I was saying it as it happened, we potentially could get a stun though, which obviously would be good because that would prevent an attack from even going in. The problem with Exchange Boo, by the way, is they just don't have defense. Like, if you give Exchange Boo, I don't know, 100% defense at the start of turn, the unit is fixed, honestly. Because then you have damage reduction, decent defense, and then all the other utility that the unit has really, really, I think, would help them quite a bit. But the way the unit is constituted right now, they just suck. Alright, so we can put Demon King Piccolo in slot 1. Keep in mind that the effect is no longer active right now. We are not getting the... Oh, that was... Well, no, I was going to say that's a misplay, but no, it's not, because we can do that right there. Janemba activates his support type ability. That was not a misplay. We don't have to worry about... or whatever. Anyway, KRILLIN'S support type memory is not active right here. I think we'll probably go through one more fight, and we'll see if it looks like KRILLIN'S support memory is doing anything at all. I mean... Oh, that's a good attack set right there. Considering he's not next to a Saiyan... I'll take 7.41 on Super Battle Road. That looks pretty good. Yeah, not next to a Saiyan doing that level of damage. Yes. Yes, please. Okay. This is a scare... Like, this fight always has given me trouble for years, right? No item runs. I always feel like this second fight was, like, one of the big, like, make or break, like, fights in actually going for, like, no item runs and stuff like that, right? Dude, I love... This animation this is great. Krillin really is the GOAT. I love this. Man, there's going to be a lot... You know what I got to do? I got to go through a lot of different sagas, and I got to come up with, like, good moments that could be support memories, man. Because, like, that's awesome. Like, that is one that it's like, yeah, that definitely would be one, right? Like, there's so many moments that could be really good support type memories, right? All right, let's pop a Dende. When doing, like, sort of showcases like this, I always bring a healing item that doesn't give any extra defensive abilities, so we can sort of test things out. Alright, we've seen what Golden Frieza can do, so I guess let's go ahead and put Raditz in slot 1. So on this turn, the effect is at its most powerful, right? So right here, there is a 5% enemy attack debuff. Doesn't seem like it's too great. Let's see. 31k. I honestly, I feel like we're taking pretty much the same amount of damage we would have taken anyway, right? Like, I don't feel like I'm seeing any big, like, jump in, like, defensive effectiveness. Maybe, rather than just, like, damage reduction units, this is going to work a lot better. Oh, Frieza didn't even have his passive active, okay, but this is going to work a lot better with units that are also lowering enemy attack. So, maybe this would work better with Extreme STR, with like Omega Shenron, STR, Rose Goku Black, characters like that. Why don't we just hop it? Let me go do one turn in Extreme STR. Let me see, with Omega Shenron. Let's go ahead and see. Alright, so let's just do a quick sort of run right here. And let's just take a look at the damage we might take. Oh, perfect. Yeah, this is perfect right here. Let's take a look at the damage we might take on this rotation. So Krillin's support memory is going to go ahead and activate. And then, you know, Omega Shenron is already debuffing the enemy's attack by 40%. Then combine it with Krillin's support memory. Bojack, you know, is going to be able to support himself and the STR hits. This should be a pretty reasonable rotation. I guess this would be a good place where this Krillin support memory probably would help, but this is, I don't necessarily think Extreme STR is going to give too many people issues, because Extreme STR is just so powerful, right? I think easily, far and away, the strongest villain typing. Maybe we'll do this. I think we could definitely put Hit in the first slot right here. We can give him a bunch of orbs, so Hit defensively should look pretty good. 130k, yep. Let's just take out Yamcha. See how much damage we take. Again, Bojack is supporting both Hit and himself. Hit is supporting all three. Omega Shenron is lowering enemy attack. Krillin is, you know, lowering enemy attack by 5%. Let's see what type of numbers of damage we're taking on this rotation. Double digits, yeah. Huge debuff right here. Like, between the support we're getting and then just the actual debuff on the enemy, we're looking pretty... Yamcha lived? What? Look at this man. The tiniest cock hair of hell, Yamcha. Relax. This guy. All right, let's see. This Bojack should eat this fairly well. Pretty good. Okay, this could be a scary turn, but again, STR Rose is doing the same thing, lowering enemy attack by 20% because they're super class. All right, so let's go ahead and see. STR Janemba is a very good EZA, but this is not his best situation, right? He works better in like category stages rather than actual just extreme STR, but I feel like he's doing good. Again, combined with Krillin's debuff, and then of course Rose's debuff, and then Rose giving the defense as well to Janemba. Janemba is really tanking well there. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like 120k is really not that bad. Not bad. I feel like that's pretty good. Dude, I'm telling you right now, STR Rose and Tech Vegito Blue, when they get their EZAs, look out. Those two are going to become gods of this game. That Scythe Rose is going to become a nasty boy. So, alright, I feel like I'm satisfied. That Krillin support memory definitely seems like it's not that good. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. It's just, it is a small buff. At the very least, it's doing something on a lot of turns, right? Because, like, if you go ahead and take a look at a lot of the other support memories, again, it's very small buffs they're doing for, like, you know, you get the attack and defense for one turn, you get the key for one turn, you know, this is just for the first 2 turns. At the very least, this is a 3-turn effect, but I don't know. I mean, you definitely need to be utilizing this in the right moment, right, for this to actually be very effective, but I would say it's still pretty fun, you know, having all of these different animations added into the game. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.